Hello and welcome to the second channel for Tales from the Trip. I'm your host, Trip Keeper, and on today's video, we are going to be reading reviews for the RoboTablet's cough suppressant. 100 doses, 100 tablets, DXM, baby. If you don't know what this is, you can go on Amazon and purchase these right now. They're 30 milligrams DXM, nothing else, little small pieces of shit tablets. Apparently, they might not be selling these pretty soon, so if you're into DXM, you never heard of this, hey, go buy it. I'm not a fucking sponsor or anything, but this is I'm just telling you guys because maybe you guys would be interested. But these reviews seem to be pretty funny because these are fucking little druggies who like to give their thoughts on this little DXM suppressant or cough suppressant. DXM suppressant. But there are critical and positive reviews, and we're just gonna bounce around. We're gonna start off with this critical review right here. Caught my attention. It's from March 14th, 2022. It's called "Attention All DXM Psychonauts" by Kyle. Gave it a 3-star review. I don't beat around the bush, and this review is no exception. If you are looking for a review on cough medicine, this one isn't it. This is a review of the active ingredient, DXM Freebase, via the product listed. A few pertinent notes regarding my experience before I get into it. Previous to my purchasing of this product, I've had zero experience with DXM Freebase. I have moderate familiarity with DXM HBR, extensive experience with various other dissociatives, and a master's in psychoactive drugs as a general term. Finally, all my past experience with dissos has changed how I experience them. Think of it as a permanent tolerance to get a very loose idea of what I meant. To get into it, I made the mistake of not planning my dosage out beforehand, as well as not postponing the day I dosed up. I was at work and had brought the pills with me. This was a bad move on my part. Getting intoxicated while at work is a stupid thing to do. I estimated to be safe, I'd consider the more potent Freebase as a 2-to-1 ratio for dosing. DXM Freebase is more around 1.5 to 1, but I was just trying to be safe. I figured to start out with a small dose and work my way up if needed. This poor planning resulted in me essentially staggering dosages, taking 4 to 5 pills every hour or so for a few hours. Very quickly after ingesting the last bout of pills, an itchy, hot rash began to form all over my body. Clearly, a strong histamine reaction was precipitated out of me. It was so itchy and hot, the more I scratched it, the worse it felt. Antihistamines helped alleviate that symptom, however. Some aspects of the multiple rashes I had got were still felt over the ensuing weeks. In conclusion, although I didn't give this DXM brand a fair shake, using it once in a bad environment while also failing to reduce my dosing down to 1. Did it kind of just end there for you guys? I don't know. Rereading it, seeing like, alright. Well, you get the gist of what that review was like. That was a critical one, I guess. Kind of his fault. But, I could tell you the one time I did fucking DXM when I worked at the local grocery store I was working at. It was like, I don't know, they had to start putting this shit on it. This was back in like 2015, 2016 when people started stealing a lot of cough medicine. They had to put fucking, sensitive things on it, so when you walk out the store, the buzzer will go off or something, and so you gotta get that shit removed. But yeah. While I was there, I forgot if I purchased it or not, but I got my hands on it, and I took a lot. It was Robitussin, those big gel tabs. Just the thought of swallowing those right now is disgusting to me. I don't know why. I can't. Those are just so weird. I don't know. With these, I'm sure the small ones would be fine. I wouldn't have a problem with them. But the 15 milligram Robogels, I can't do that anymore. But I remember I felt like I was going to pass out. I had to of course it was the day I had to fix all the waters usually I never had to fix the fucking water. You got to put it up on, stack them up nice and neatly. And yeah, I was told to do that, and I felt like I was gonna fucking die. Like my heart was beating so fast, and yeah, and I don't know why I decided to do that at work, but that's what I remember from that, and it was not a good time. Don't do it at work, unless your job is like listening to music. Then DXM would be good for that. This next one is by Nice Genie 1947. Didn't seem to work on relieving my cough. Now, could that be a serious thing, a serious review, or is that just saying that you got high, but the cough was still there? I don't know how many I'm going to read in a row. I don't know how many are going to be actually, good for this channel, or if they're actual reviews, Took 10 an hour ago and they stopped my cough. Unfortunately, I'm not feeling anything else. I've returned to say I did end up feeling how I'd hoped to. Novice psychonauts start out light. Alright, so 10 hours later, they came back to the review and they felt great. So, this next one is just bruh, gives it 3 stars. Instructions unclear. I am now facing 6 months of rehab. Edit. Update 12 months of commitment. This is the kind of shit I wanted for this fucking channel. This is prime content. This next one's 3 stars. A lot of them giving them 3 stars. Probably a good product, but I'm going to stop using. One big side effect for me is anorgasmia. Not fun. Like after drinking too much, you may have the desire to play, but can't finish with a bang. I don't even try that shit. If I'm fucking drunk, the last thing on my mind is fucking whacking off. I'll tell you that much. I don't know. Works but makes me nauseous. Suppressed my cough, but it made me nauseous and very sick. You took too much. How is this legal over the counter? Not sure to give it 5 stars or 1 star. These are crazy powerful, used with extreme caution. Surprised it's legal over the counter. I'm surprised too, so get it while you can. I'm telling you guys, if you are DXM psychonauts, you gotta get it. Alright, this seems like a real report, but a bad reaction, so we're gonna read it. This one's by Vinyl Vixen. It's a 1-star review. It's called How Can Amazon Sell This with 3 question marks on December 19th, 2022. So this person was taking this right before Christmas time. This is when I had COVID last year. I remember that. You know what? I wonder what would happen if I would have taken these while I had COVID. COVID wasn't too bad for me, except when I was swallowing. Dude, it felt like a fucking knife was going down my fucking throat every time I swallowed. It was horrible. Alright. But that was the only part. I bought these because I have asthma, so when I get any cold, flu, or sinus infection, I almost always develop a terrible cough. I need something without a decongestion attached just for nighttime use. Just cough suppressant, right? Wrong. Oh my god. Within 30 minutes of taking one, I felt like I was having a bad acid trip. My jaw was clenched and my neck muscles were involuntarily tensing. My palms and soles of my feet were sweaty and my heart raced. It caused headache, heavy limbs, and dizziness. I now realize, but can't understand why, this is a thing people do recreationally. But Jesus, with two Z's, Jesus. There needs to be some indication for regular people who are looking for moderate actual cough suppression. These things are way too strong to be over the counter. This was very unexpected and unpleasant. Instead of trying to get a good night's rest before having to return to work while battling a terrible cold, instead I lie awake stressed as fuck for 4 hours until I started to chill out. Do not buy. Shame on the company that makes them for not being clear about the strength. Shame on the FDA for allowing it, and shame on Amazon for selling it. If I could give it 0 stars, I would. I don't even feel safe about throwing them out because it's like toxic waste. A thumbs down. 20 people found this helpful. Did you guys find that helpful? Well, after 1 pill, that's pretty fucking crazy to have that low of a tolerance. I mean, maron. That is intense. Like, I'd have to say, you could feel something off of 60 milligrams. Like you take, I used to take a couple Mucinex pills, and don't do that shit with the other fucking shit inside of it. You don't want to take that. If you're gonna do DXM, this is probably your best bet. Or the Robitussin pills with the just DXM. If you see acetaminophen or guafenicin, keep on forgetting how you pronounce that, but I've been saying it wrong my whole life, so I don't want to redo it again, and yeah, I'm just not gonna figure it out. But be careful with that shit. Not good for your liver. But yeah, this seems to be like a really strong reaction, and yeah, I don't know. That's just it's a shame that happened to them, because that's actually like crazy after one fucking pill. Like that's insane. 30 milligrams and all that shit happened to you. Like how? I know. Listen, low tolerances are a thing, but 30 milligrams of DXM is like that's not a lot. That's really not a lot at all for that to be happening. If it was like 90 milligrams or even 60 again, but I don't know, 30 milligrams, that's crazy. But I do think this is more of a, maybe there's some other shit in here they're not talking about, because this seems to be very popular. If you go on Reddit and Instagram, people talk about this stuff and say how much they love it. But yeah. Let's see here. Next page. We're going to the next page. This isn't a typical cough suppressant. People buy it for recreation. Very misleading. Do not use it if you actually want to relieve your cough. That's true. Honestly, I don't know how well this is going to treat your cough, but it's going to treat your reality. That's for sure. Let's see here. I have chronic bronchitis. Does not ease my cough at all. This product made my dog very lethargic. He wouldn't eat. I had to help him get up. He couldn't keep his balance when he did stand up. He only had one tablet. Well, how big was your dog? And they gave him 2 stars, not even 1, so hey, that's not bad. This is a 3-star review. Prone to binges and addiction. It makes consuming large amounts of DXM really easy. Do not buy if you are prone to binges or addiction. Alright, you gotta remember that, guys. Depends on how you use this product, your stomach will not be happy with you. Exercise caution and do your research before taking this product. Be prepared to have intense stomach issues. Yeah, DXM, you get a little nauseous when you take it. But, I don't know. I get the yawns with it, and every time I yawn, I feel more nauseous, so I try to not do that as much, but it just comes out of nowhere. This is a 1-star review. I'm tired of medications like this being readily available. My husband is an addict and has been using DXM for a majority of his life. The fact that people know what this does and Amazon makes it so easily available, it just needs to stop. I'm so tired of companies making money out of this. Anyone can purchase this. How something so dangerous is just available to the general public is beyond me. Yeah. This is 1 star. Tasted horrid, caused muscle spasms, and felt like I was going to die. Had to call 911. I didn't mean to laugh at that, but I'm sorry. Wow. Did not mean to laugh at that. I apologize. Let's see. Beware quality control issues. I would not recommend this product to anyone. Dextromethorphan is an effective over-the-counter drug and is safe in the correct dosage. The producer of this product does not appear to have very good control over the batch concentrations, because I have suffered from what is clearly an overdose from using this product. Beware of unintentional overdose scenarios when using this product, even as recommended. Overdose may result in a 4-hour psychotic episode with lasting effects if you aren't familiar with psychosis. Please use with caution or purchase with a brand with higher quality standards. I'm starting to think that I said it before, but there might be other shit in here. I don't know what, same with the OPMS kratom extracts. I don't know if that's just kratom extract. There's got to be something else in there. If you want some real kratom, go to Thailand. Let's see here. Beware, all in caps. Something told me to try these before giving one to my son. I took one dose and had the worst high feeling for over 24 hours. I had to take activated charcoal out of fear. Don't take this product unless you want to feel high. That sounds like a positive review for someone who's looking to buy this shit. Next one's by Jack, one star, 12 to 16 years old. He says he is. Well, I actually looked into this. You need to be, I don't know, they make you check your age on it before you get it. Now, I don't know if it's 18 or 21, but yeah, you need to put in your ID for it. So this was from 2021, so I'm sure they weren't doing that back then. But now I looked it up, and yeah, you got to do that. And these are just the negative reviews right now. We're going to go to the positive ones pretty soon. Taking this medication, in quotation marks, took me straight to the ER, and I only took 4 tablets. So that's 120 milligrams. Seems like a lot with this fucking product. This product also has potential to shrink your testicles as well as decrease testosterone production. 5 weeks prior, my T levels were normal for a man my age, but after taking this, they told me I have the testosterone levels of a 15-year-old girl. I also noticed my genital organs were much smaller. My doctor, Dr. Kaufman, told me that causation was the consumption of these tablets. I am now prescribed testosterone gel and might have to get my testicles removed as a result of this medication. Do not buy. I don't know how real that review is, but if it's true, that's fucked up. This must be a loophole circumstance labeled to be something it's not, like spice is sold as incense and the synthetic meth was sold and labeled as bath salts. This stuff nearly killed me. It wasn't being abused and had me in zombie mode. I lost motor functions and blacked out for 10 hours. Ended up in the ER with no recollection. The drug screen from the ER showed PCP, which is a drug I've never used. Please don't purchase. That shit'll happen from reading a lot of trip reports on DXM and, having a lot of DXM people talk to me, put me in the comments. They say, PCP does show up a lot if you overdose or go to the hospital. There's PCP shows up. So, yeah. If you overdose in DXM, that happens. Just like when I overdosed on this one pill, another one said it came up as. So, yeah, it wasn't it, but it was a less potent type. But I'm not going to get into that. And that was almost 6 years ago. This product is the worst meds ever. Do waste your money? Wait. Alright, they said this product is the worst meds ever. This is all in capital letters. 2 exclamation marks. Do waste your money. Do waste your money. Doesn't say do not waste your money, so this guy wants you to waste your money. His name's Tyrone, by the way. And it says, get you some Delsum. That's funny. I can just picture him typing this. Also, this shit's $23, by the way, so, I mean, it seems a little expensive, but, yeah. How many more do we got? I don't think there's that many more, actually. We're just going to read all the ones that I can on the critical. We'll see how long this video takes. Do not take this medicine. Ended up in the hospital. Very scary medication that can be bought on Amazon without a prescription. Well, it's really no... I mean, it's kind of like, I don't know, McDonald's selling fucking junk food to people, to fat people. You just continue to eat it, crazy processing in their foods. But it's their choice. They want to do that to their bodies, not my problem. Let's see here. About 20 minutes after taking one, I felt nauseous. A few hours later, I vomited. After 6 hours, I started feeling a little better. I'm 95% sure this was a side effect of the pill I took. I may have had an allergic reaction. The illness was significant. I ordered this, and after I took it, I ended up in the hospital. I was coughing up blood, and this product is not what it says it is. Wow. My girlfriend also took it and threw up right away. I bought this before from a different vendor, and I didn't have issues as well until I got a bad batch or something. Stick to usual HBR. Don't learn the hard way like I did, please. For your safety, I would not recommend this product. I've gone into psychosis multiple times from these and try to end my life while under the influence of these. Please don't abuse. Kind of sad. Took one tablet for a cough. Should have read some of the 1-star reviews. I was nauseous and vomiting for 8 hours. Never had that reaction from a cough medicine. Throwing in the garbage. Don't waste your money. There's a lot that say don't waste your money in this. I'm just not reading them. If you are taking these recreationally, please do not ignore the bad reviews. You will regret it. I almost died. Perhaps the bromine stabilizes the DXM, but the non-HBR is very dangerous. When I searched for something to help my dog's cough, this came up. It simply didn't work, not even a little bit. You know, honestly, I don't think I've ever heard a dog cough before. Now, I've never owned a dog. I don't really know that many people with dogs, except when I deliver mail. You know, they're fucking barking at me all the time, but they're not coughing. Yeah, I don't know. I became addicted to this, and I have withdrawals from it. Please do not take. My life is unsafe, no, because of my decisions to take this. Yeah. My life is unsafe, no. Minus that K, it's a now. My life is unsafe now. Sure sounds like it. I took 3 and my whole body swole red and I fell on the floor and couldn't move. I don't think anyone needs freebase DXM. It is not worth it. Almost sounds like a little seizure type thing. Like a grand mal. Let's see here. It says there's 77 with reviews, so I don't know how many I've been through already. Dude, super dangerous, spiked blood pressure, and cracked blood vessels and eyes. Should I get that when I drink a beer? Terrible pills, send me to the hospital. Yeah, you know, sometimes this shit sends you to the hospital. It's okay. I'm just kidding. What is wrong with you people? You like making this available for underage kids to abuse? For any human to get high off of? No one is buying your product in mass quantities for a cough. 100 pills in one bottle? You are purposely manufacturing this drug for DXM abuse, and you know it. Keep on buying, I guess, people. Keep tripping balls and not being able to function outside of your house. Keep stinking like rotten onions from it, sweating out of your pores while you look like a red-eyed, sunken-in skeleton. They're very mad. Keep overdoing it until you end up with in a coma with serotonin syndrome. This cough medicine is an outrage that's even available online like this. Approved by the good old FDA. This is approved by the FDA, but they won't approve my YouTube channel. I sent it to them. They said, we're not approving it. I said, you're kidding me? And they said, no, I'm not kidding you. And I said, oh yeah? Well, I'm going to take it to court. And they're like, we are the court. And I said, oh yeah? Well, how about we take it outside the courtyard? Because I got a yard and you're the court. Get it? All right, this next one is do bot buy. The funniest reviews are when they're so angry and they spell things right. Do bot buy. Do bot buy. It's so funny. Sounds like fucking Dubai got fucking sectioned off to another place and called a Dubat buy. Dubat buy. Dubat buy. We got the Burj Khalifa. La 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 la. La 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 la. We gotta build the tallest buildings and you're going to visit us and we're going to be in a Fast and Furious movie. Alright. Warning, had to go to the emergency room after taking these. These are very dangerous pills. Do not buy. Oh, they spelled it right there. I reported to Amazon and I can't believe the buyer can still sell this product. 4 devil faces. Buyer has not contacted me after numerous attempts to contact them. Danger. That was a good critical review. These people should be arrested for selling this garbage. I like the way that the universe expanded after taking these medications. I forgot all about my cold symptoms as God embraced me with his loving hands. I don't know why you gave it 3 stars. That's not critical. That's a pretty positive review if you ask me. Great if you want your kid in rehab. Amazon needs to be careful pushing this crap. Sent my kid to the emergency room. Unethical as hell. Yeah. No, if you're a parent, don't give this to your kids. This is way too strong. If you're a fucking addict, take it. No, I'm just kidding. If you are an addict, you gotta get better. But like, if you're just a person who's trying to experiment with things, go right ahead. Like, you don't do it too often. This is probably perfect for you. My son has chemical dependency issues and has started ordering these. If you are a grown-ass adult, you do you. If you are a concerned parent, beware. I did not take a photo before discarding, but the pills look nothing like the ones pictured. People, especially teenagers, are taking this stuff and dying. If they're not dying, they're destroying their liver or getting permanent brain damage. This drug should be controlled and Amazon shouldn't make this available to buy online. Stop selling this drug, Amazon. See, this is the problem, because you got Jeff Bezos running this fucking company. You think he's going to stop selling a damn product that's making a lot of money? No. These nearly killed my son. He was hospitalized for 4 days after taking RoboTabs. And please, parents, never ever let your kids use this product. I have reported this to Amazon several times and it is still available. They told me they were going to investigate the seller, but nothing came of it. And this is on October 19th, so almost 2 months ago now. Wow, October was 2 months ago already. This is a dangerous drug. Almost died. In hospital for days. Sold 17 bottles of 100 pills in a 3-month period. That's crazy. 1,700 pills in 3 months. One purchase was made within 4 days of each other. 100 pills of this DXM in 4 days. This can kill you. It can cause severe permanent damage. Extremely sketchy seller and product. Do not buy. Seller should be banned. Under investigation, you will get muscle spasms, severe sweating, hallucinations, rapid heart rate, high blood pressure, and if you don't go to the emergency room, death or brain damage. Well, it kind of sounds like you did that to yourself, buddy boy. Alright. That was all the ones I could read on there. Thought that shit was, interesting. Whoa, there's 266 positive reviews. Or 289? Wait. This one says 266. Oh, that's just 5 stars. Alright. We're gonna see here. We're definitely not gonna read all these. In my mind, I am rotating a cube made of rotating cubes. This next one is hee, and they spelled really good. WREESALLYY, and then GOOOD. Re-Sally good. Re-Sally. Re-Sally. This is Re-Sally good. Yup. Effective, and I believe the potency is as advertised. Alright. The bad reviews were very entertaining. These seem to be, let's see here. Doop-a-doop-boop-a-doop-a-doop-boop. A-doop-a-doop-boop-a-doop-a-doop. Be careful with these. They do exactly what is intended. Be super friggin' careful. Stupendous. Price is very reasonable. Wow, be careful. But that's 5 stars, and they named it I Met God Last Night. I love Amazon. I was in a paid study using 60 milligrams to stop hot flashes. I continue to use it now to be able to sleep without taking the blankets on and off every 2 minutes and feeling like I'm on fire. It's a miracle. It stops hot flashes for 8 hours. Did not know that. Chill as fuck. But they named the review Ruined My Life. Doesn't make sense. Product is great. almost cost me my marriage, which is why I don't buy anymore. Our healthcare system and big pharma are such that I find myself having to create my own medicine, which means I am also my own crash dummy. Almost crashed my marriage. Not worth it. That said, I wish this company a better distro so I could buy it from a store versus ordering online. Back to the lab I go. I am worried these won't be available for too much longer. They are such a great product and people will abuse them, so I'm stocking up as much as I can. Yes. It will send you to God if you don't use properly. Sounds like a good thing to me. Doop-a-doop-boop, doop-a-doop-boop. Take carefully. I weigh 140, and 16 of these head me on an intergalactic space trip to the edge of the universe, deconstructing the human anatomy and then rebirthing me multiple times. Then 10 minutes later, I was hushed over beside my bed, hearing footsteps outside, not wanting to move. 10 out of 10. I used to smoke, and this really helped get that nasty phlegm out when I started to quit smoking. It makes coughs more productive and clears the lungs. Great. 5 stars. Whoa, the spiders are everywhere. 5 stars. My tummy. There's a lot more bad reviews that were like kind of, you know, very detailed, but these... Wait, this person's verified on here? How do you get verified in an Amazon review? Is that just like, I mean, all of them say verified purchase, but there's actually a check mark next to it. What does that mean? Is this like real? The fuck? It's like a verified like on Instagram or Twitter or something. That's interesting. I didn't know you could do that. I don't know why you would. Heat strokes, out of body, immense scratching, light vomit, incredible thirst. Honestly, probably worst experience of my life, yet my first out of body. My bee was so small, but so big once in it. Purple everywhere. Hands, feet, numb. Do not listen to calculators online trying to tell you about tier 4. It is not worth it. The heck? Where's the funny reviews? I thought there were gonna be some good funny ones on here. Someone said, it's okay, I guess, but they gave it 5 stars. And by okay, I guess, I mean, I was an atheist for 17 years, but I realized what God was, and now I'm looking for a tonic. I realized I could love myself for my queerness instead of merely tolerating myself despite it. In the middle of the night, I bought a rubber chicken as a gift for my friend, who is in college and has no use for a rubber chicken, with absolutely no memory of doing so. My cough is gone. DXM will make you buy rubber chickens overnight. I've had that happen to me before. Shit, it's tough when you do that shit. Can put you straight on Pluto. The taste is terrible. Be careful with your dose. These are quite powerful. You know, I see a lot of reviews are saying they don't have taste, and the other ones are saying they taste terrible. So I don't know. Just be careful with these. 60 milligrams of these is way more than 60 milligrams of the HBr. If you're not careful, they can mess you up. Way. I don't know what they were trying to say. Yeah. What time is it? 8:30? Shit. This stuff is no joke. One tablet made me loopy. I got it to pair with the prescription Wellbutrin I am already taking. Write about the studies if you're interested in how they work together. Read about the studies. I meant to say that. I don't know if I would even take a full tablet in the morning, though. It doesn't feel safe to drive on. Use with caution. I've had a chronic cough since my teens and assumed it was something I had to live with. Well, no more after I take one of these. It's especially useful for formal occasions like weddings and funerals. Once I took more than the regular dose and I was floating in space and talking to God for about 8 hours. Was glad when it was over. I would not recommend taking more than 2. Yeah, it seems, this shit is very powerful. Awesome drug, got me in jail. Enzyme deficiency, go burr. I dissociate. Wow. Whoops. Just hit the mic. I just hit the mic. Alright, we're going to find a couple more and then we're going to end it because, yeah. Take care of your cough and enter the 4th dimension. As good as it gets. I used to get them on eBay and I'm happy to see them here. Thanks. Oh shit, that was it. Did we get through all those? That's crazy. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. There's some pretty funny reviews on there if you ask me. I like to do some shit like that again, but we'll see. We'll wait till next time. Maybe we can look at the Benadryl reviews next. There's probably some funny shit there. If that shit's still gonna be available on Amazon, then this shit will be available. Look, I'm against, parents and, kids doing this shit. But if you're an adult and you're complaining about it, you're the one that bought it. So don't blame the company for them selling it. It's your fucking fault. But if you're a parent who unknowingly got it for their kid, then I understand where you're coming from. But if you're an adult and you went to the fucking emergency room because you took too many, that's your fucking fault. You're a fucking dumbass. But anyways, that was that, and I hope you all have a good night, and